Fred, do you think one game has the power to change around a season or reinvigorate a team's confidence and maybe springboard it into the next week?
Yeah, I mean, it was. I mean, that's a huge win that we had this past Sunday, especially being on Sunday night in the division. I don't want to take anything away from that, but as soon as Monday was over, we were right on to New England. It's a brand new week, brand new challenge for us. I think we approach each week with the same mindset that we got to get better from the previous. So it doesn't matter what happened. Yeah, we can use that momentum, but at the end of the day, we still got to put the work in this week.
Hey, Fred, with the news yesterday, whether fans were going to be allowed in the stadium or not, and the county health officials said not anytime soon. How does your experience just before the season being on the COVID list influence what you think about that news?
I'm not very educated on what's going on, but obviously everybody wants fans. I'm gonna let the county and the state handle all of that. We miss the fans very very much. I know I do. I always feed off of them, but I know they'll do the right thing and making sure they come back when it's safe and to do so.
Hey Fred, watching some of the highlights from the game the other day, it seemed on some of your stops near the sideline, on Dre's stop, at the sideline at the goal line, it seemed that the interior defensive line is getting a really nice push against the run. I was hoping you could talk a little bit about DJ and Javon, those guys inside, and whether you might have seen some progress in that front from your defense this season against the run.
Oh yeah, huge progress. I think DJ. I mean, he was already one of our best players on our defense going into this season. He's continued to get better each game. JK having the progress that he's made for us and being such a physical presence in there in the middle. It's been huge for our defense, and like you said, like that keeps me and Dre and other off the ball linebackers to just flow and make tackles unblocked. So they make my job easy for sure, and the work they put in and day out, it's that's the credit to why they're doing so well.
Hey, Brad, you may have talked a little bit about Jermichael Hasty during training camp, but he does have to, obviously he's unproven, but he does seem to have a little bit of a burst, and you do notice him. How has he progressed, I guess, since training camp? What are your overall impressions of him?
Yeah, just kind of watching from afar. He's kept his head down ever since training camp and has just grinded. I did mention him back in training camp just because we all see him make the cuts and just the explosiveness that he has when he does touch the rock. It's something that jumps off the field, all jumps off the tape, and he's continued to get better and better as he's gotten those reps, and obviously he's going to be able to get more opportunities now going forward, and I'm excited for him. He's going to continue to work. I feel like he's one of the first guys in the building, one of the last ones out. He has the right mindset, and that's going to be big for him going forward.
Fred, have you had a chance to watch much of Cam Newton this year? And if you have, is there anything that you see different from him now that he's with the Patriots?
Yeah, just before actually studying the tape, I watched a couple games when he was playing, and just seeing the comeback that he's made coming off those injuries from previous years, and that was the guy I was looking forward to playing last year. Actually, when we had Carolina on the schedule, and unfortunately he wasn't able to play in that game. But the fact that he's able to come back and be as effective as he is with the Patriots, and they use him in his skill set really well, and be able to put him in positions to be successful, and just how big of a body he is, and delivering the football where it needs to be, and not being afraid to air it out. And so I know he's going to present a very big challenge for us. We got to make sure that we're on top of our details.
Do the last one for Fred.
Hi, Fred. Representing the NFC in the Super Bowl last year, do you find that the competition that you have a target on your back this year, where when you face other teams, they're coming at you at a different level?
Yeah, I think it's safe to say, you're going to get everybody's best shot when you're, last year we competed in the Super Bowl, and the year before that we were 4-12. So there's going to be a little bit of a change on how teams approach us. Like I said, we're going to get everybody's best shot, and we we're ready for the challenge. We don't shy away from any type of competition. That's what we feed off of. That we have the right type of guys in the building for exactly that. So we're excited about the challenge this week. Hey faithful, don't forget to click here to subscribe to our YouTube.